played as far as the Reason Boss is concerned. The question is football coming home? The question is, are we a call home? Hard. Is it Brazil, where the Seleção are chomping at the bit to recover from what has been a disastrous World Cup qualifying campaign? Could it be England, who have come and emerged as one of the hot favourites for Euro 2024? Or could it be Jam Down, Sweet Jam Down, the Reggae Boys, fresh from a bronze medal performance in the CONCACAF Nations League Championship, beating the likes of Panama and going toe-to-toe and all but knocking out the USA, who went on to defeat Mexico for a triple three-peat of the Nations League success. Reason Boss begging you to, requesting you to like, share and subscribe free of charge. I'm going to keep it relatively brief, but hard hitting, if I may. We've got European Action Roundup. Germany took on the Netherlands. Germany, hosting the European Championships in 2024 in the summer, have been a beleaguered nation. However, under Nagelsmann, they have had their first back-to-back series of victories. Taking on France and defeating France, to the consternation of French fans, the Germans then took on the Dutch, their traditional enemies, 1-0 down after a few minutes. They turned things around. 2-1 victory. Things are looking up for the Germans, who would not want to be embarrassed on home soil. The Reason Boss believes that the Germans will be a force to be really reckoned with in this European Championships, alongside the likes of France, who beat Chile 3-2, but still look a little weary. I'm sure they're going to bring their A game come the European Championship. Certainly, manager Didier Deschamps hopes so. Of course, they host one and hold one of the best players in their breast pocket, a certain Kylian Mbappe. Add Mr. Griezmann, a tad of Tchouameni and Camavinga. Oh God, Nwandi. Oh God, you could have some hot French spice and salads, hors d'oeuvres, dressings come European 2024. England will be looking to upset the party and bring it home. Will they like, share and subscribe when you've got the likes of Jude Bellingham, who came up with a last gasp equaliser against Belgium, 2-2, the final score. A sumptuously worked second goal by Belgium. Lukaku, outside of the foot cross. Excuse me, he didn't cough, he didn't splutter. A wonderful, wonderful layup for Yuri Tillemans, who captured a brace. It was a brace for Tillemans of Aston Villa, but they couldn't quite down England. However, this would be a useful fillip for the Belgians. They've got the likes of Jeremy Doku of Manchester City. No Kevin De Bruyne, one of the world's best players in the Belgium team, possibly and hopefully, if we want to see the very best on show in Euro 2024. However, England, in some people's eyes, the warm, maybe hot favourites alongside France to lift the trophy, have had a checkered build-up, losing 1-0 to the Seleção. More on the Seleção very briefly and shortly. Oh God, man called Hendrik. I say young man, young boy. Oh God. Oh, there's going to be more to come. But Jude Bellingham, a last gasp equaliser. This is a man who is used to never saying die at Real Madrid. He's come up with a series of last gasp goals. And it was in his DNA to capture something for England and Gareth Southgate. When you've got the likes of Phil Foden, Bukayo Saka, oh God, add Jude Bellingham, Harry Kane, James Maddison, John Stones, if fit. That's an ominously decent looking team. More than decent. Of course, the Reason Boss believes the Achilles heel will be for England, that defence. The likes of Harry Maguire, the Ben Chilwells, the Pickfords. I don't know what he was trying to pick up and pick out, but my lord, he found trouble in the form of Yuri Tillemans as the Belgians gave England all the trouble they could have asked for. Like, share, and subscribe to the Rich Paul Sports and Diddlywinks Reason Boss channel. Free and easy. Let me see what I go on. Yes, sir. People in the building. Alright. Lyrics tune. Hello. How you doing? Lyrics tune. The Wizards kid saying hi. Big up yourself. Reason Boss in the building, live from London, England, with an international roundup of football. It was one of the showpiece events and games when Spain took on Brazil, 5 times World Cup champions. This was a particularly special game. I'm trying to hold my composure. Like, share, and subscribe, because if you adhere to the one skin, one love, one football, respect for one and all, you would subscribe to Rich Paul Sports, because Vinicius Jr. of Real Madrid and Brazil has been subject to a host, too much racism and discrimination as he has represented Real Madrid. Things came to a head when they were playing Valencia, and Vinicius Jr. having called out, spotted and identified the culprits, the assailants, he found himself in the spotlight, the heat of the spotlight on kicking racism out of football. Of course, racism is a societal problem, but football has its part to play, and I hope and pray it will do and play its part to eradicate and tackle racism effectively, issuing the proverbial red card, if you will, to racism. In the match itself, dedicated to Vinicius Jr. and the cause of kicking racism out of football and tackling it effectively and without question or hesitation. It was an outstanding end-to-end game. Spain taking a 2-0 lead. Oh God. 2-0. Olmo, wonderful goal. Opening goal, a penalty. Rodri, loose feet by João Gomez. Hey, more on Brazil later. We can't have legs dangling like that. That was a stone wall penalty. Spain took a 2-0 lead. Back came the Salazar through Rodrigo, a fortuitous, timely intervention, lobbing Simon in the goal. 2-1. My Lord. Things became all square. Lord, my Lord. Things were really going on. And then it was another penalty, making it 3 goals, oh God, to 2. Who could it be? Hendricks came back with the equalizer. Have you heard of that guy's name? 2-2, half-time sub. On came Hendrick, and a left-footed strike, a volley, if you will, did for Seaman again. 2 goals all. It was a case of ring the alarm. Oh God, timely I say. Rodri came in with another goal, penalty goal, making it 3-2 to Spain. The outstanding young talent, Yamela. Oh God, Yamal, my Lord. It could be a Yamal, Hendricks, Messi, Ronaldo, toe-to-toe battle for supremacy as to who is the proverbial number 1 footballer. But with time added on, up stepped Lucas Paqueta of West Ham with a wonderfully struck penalty, a penalty thoroughly deserved, as the Spaniard defender literally grabbed the leg and grabbed defeat, well, a draw, from the jaws of victory. It was a fitting 3-3 draw. Viva one skin, viva equality for all. Of course, moving on to the Copa America. Copa America being held for the first time in the United States of America. My Lord, we'll see the likes of Brazil. We'll see the likes of Uruguay and Argentina taking on the likes of Sweet Jam Down, Jamaica, the Reggae Boys, taking on Costa Rica, taking on Canada, both whom have just completed their qualification process. Canada overcoming Trinidad and Tobago, and Costa Rica finding themselves now placed in the Group D. Could it be the Group D of death? With Brazil, Paraguay and Colombia as their opponents. Brazil under new coach Dorival Jr. are on the up and up, but it's no done deal. Paraguay, a tough tackling outfit, not blessed with a bag full of goal scorers, but they will present a tough challenge. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, they have played their part in knocking out Brazil out of the group phases. Not an easy road, the Copa America. And if the South American teams will be taking this championship seriously, it will be a tough task for the CONCACAF nations, headed, in the Reason Boss's opinion, by the United States of America, Mexico, and I'm going to put Canada right in the mix alongside, you're lucky you're in there, Canada, alongside Jamaica. Jamaica have a bevy of talent if they make themselves available, if they are available to play the likes of Demarai Gray, Boza Edwards, the Leon Baileys, the Ethan Pinnocks, Greg Lee, scorer of a goal with inside a minute against America. That could have been all she wrote for America, except for an unfortunate own goal in the dying embers of that game. Jamaica on the up and up if they remain professional, focused, and under Coach Jaime Halgrimsson. Ambitious, this journey to the World Cup 2026 hopefully will include a strong showing in the Copa America. Can Jamaica get through the group stages? Can Brazil get through the group stages? They are slated to meet each other. Oh God, yes, they're slated to meet potentially. It's the winners versus runners-up from Group B and Group D. Group B contains Jamaica, Ecuador, Venezuela, and Mexico. Group D, Brazil, Paraguay, Colombia, and Costa Rica. The top two meet the runners-up in each group, and the runners-up meet the winners of the other group. Meanwhile, the other side of the draw is relatively, in the Reason Boss's opinion, easy compared to the Group B and D route. My lord, you've got the likes of Argentina drawn with, I can hardly believe it, Peru, Chile, Canada. What kind of a group is that for world champions? That's easy pickings, I say. Uruguay, USA, Panama and Bolivia make up Group C. What do you think about that? Libya mapping. I hope you've subscribed. Big up yourself. One love. The Reason Boss, the Poet Boss, the Question Boss, Tiddly Winks in the building. Wait. Well do. The big man in the building. Craig Jones. Shout out for you, Craig Jones. Big up yourself. Craig, are you an international fan? Who do you follow? Name your team. Name your bevy. I'm an Arsenal man when it comes to club football. Are you a club fan, Craig? Do let me know. Like, share, and subscribe. The Reason Boss, Rich Po Sports, live and direct from London, England. Whether watching live or in the rerun, please give the algorithms a little push and encourage Rich Po Sports to join the big wings, the big guns, the big wigs of the Jamaican and England social space. Certainly where Jamaican social space is concerned, we're talking about the MG Sports, we're talking about the Wee Maxes, we're talking about the elite sports, we're talking about the I Am Sure sports, I'm talking about the unseen sports, I'm talking about the Formula sports, I'm talking about Talaway TV, I am talking about Eddie Vision TV. Rich Po Sports wants to join this very merry band of social media exponents doing his things in his own way. Fourth official, big up yourself, like, share, and subscribe. Things are going. Copa America, Euro 2024, things are going. Will England be big? It's coming up. Will it be coming on, Craig? What do you think? Or will France? Will it be Germany? Will the Georgians, oh my lord, that's George hopping. The Georgians knocked out Greece. Georgia are going to be in the European Championship finals. Would you Adam and Eve it? Wales, oh, there won't be a welcome in the hillsides for the Welsh. How'd you like that for an accent? The Poles took them out on penalties. My lord, that's the way the cookie crumbles. So close and yet so far. Wales rebuilding. Seleção, Brazil rebuilding. Let us see how things progress in Copa America and in the European Championships 2024. Like, share, and subscribe. Things are going. England. Could it be your time? Could it be your time? Have you heard of the guy called Mainu? Teenage sensation? I think Gareth Okay, found a gem. Brazil have found a gem in Endrick. Argentina, they've got their Alvarez's. A certain Messi, will he be turning up at Copa America? You've got Angel Di Maria still playing his trade. A screamer of a free kick had Alexis McAllister saying that's a sweet goal, too sweet for words. The Argentinians, dangerous World Cup winners, World Cup holders, 2022 in Qatar, they showed they had the heart. 2-1 loss. Was it 2-1? It was a loss, if I'm not mistaken. I can hardly believe I'm saying it. A loss to Saudi Arabia. Can you Adam and Eve that? In front of millions and billions of people, and yet they showed the determination, the desire, the skill, the resolve to overcome that loss. Gird up, dust themselves off, take on the likes of Mexico and Poland to get out of the group. Having gone out of the group, they went on to lift the World Cup. Brazil, touted by many to becoming correct. Casemiro, Neymar, Rodrigo, Anthony, Rafinha, Bruno Guimaraes, Lucas Paqueta, Thiago Silva, Marquinhos, Alisson, Edison. The list was almost endless. And yet, as the Reason Boss forecast, it would have been potentially an Achilles heel, having young players at big clubs, big salaries, thinking that this is going to be easy pickings. You've got to have heart and gumption. You've got to be prepared to go to the deep waters and to come out, rewind and come again. Unfortunately, Croatia was all she wrote. The likes of Modric, more than enough. Wile E. Coyote dug deep and said, let's take it to the deep waters, Brazil. Let's take it to the deep waters. We got to the penalty shootout. I'm still looking for Neymar. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Rich Paul Sports. Craig, big man. I shout you out. I hope you shout me out. Keep it locked and tuned to Rich Paul Sports. Who's it coming home for? I'd love to hear what you've got to say. England, Jamaica, Brazil. Like, share, subscribe. We'll find out. Agan Megan. Isela. You've got much to live up to. You can do it. Endrick in the building. Oh God, things are gone.